Yes, that's right, it's Joe here for Joyrider TV. First time out on the Racing 16, sailing in Ocean Springs, Mississippi, USA, in preparation for the Hobie 14 Nationals, followed by the Midwinters East, on which I will be sailing on this 16. Today I'm rolling with Sun God sunglasses. We've got the crystal clear audio from Instamic, got the Zero shoes. What am I forgetting? That's it. And thanks very much to Krista for the loan of the boat. This is an absolutely beautiful Hobie 16. Yeah, so we're just out stretching our legs, having a look around. It's quite a light breeze at the moment, probably 8 to 10 knots. Just enough to get out on the trapeze when you're trying to get some out on the trapeze footage. We're just going to go in for a tack here. So I'm going to go for a stand on the back tack. Okay, bit out of practice. Sorry, leave the excuses at home, they said. All right, will do. Not really quite enough wind to trapeze properly, because we don't really want to be trapezing until we're able to just lift the hull. So we're just on an upwind course here. Woohoo! We're definitely lifting the hull there. Don't want to lift the hull too high, because of course the camera is going to end up in the water as usual on this tack. Very nice. Okay, but this is just going to be a short shakedown, just to sort of say hello to the sailing area, say hello to the boat, that kind of thing. So I'll take her off the wind a little bit. Yeah, and there certainly seems like enough to get out there on the close reach. Got the jib sheet out by the side of the boat so I can control the jib. There we go, and just moving backwards and forwards just to keep the boat nice and level. On a new boat, first time on it, good idea to every time you sheet in, just make sure you can get the main sheet out of the cleat to avoid the early swim. No one wants the early swim, especially when the whole of Ocean Springs Yacht Club is probably watching you. This boat is so tight, it is very nice. It's from the World Championships in Florida. And this was actually the boat, I believe they had it didn't sail in the Worlds, it was in the airport as advertising. So even better venue. Oh yes. Okay. So I'm just going to come in off the trapeze, sheeting out as I come in. I'm going to go for a jibe, so I'll let a little bit of jib off first. Keeping the main sheet central, it's not so windy, and that'll get the mainsail to come across a little bit earlier. There you go, so very little load in the main as it comes across. All right, just working out what I'm up to, as always. All right. Fantastic. Yeah, so I've sailed 2 16s lately, both of which were from the early 80s. And, you know, I hate to say it, but the difference is like night and day getting on a new one. All right, nice bit of wind there. Using the handle, because the trapezes are set quite low for racing. So a little bit more chance of the accidental unhooking with the low trapezes. So just coming forwards in the lulls, just to keep the boat as flat as possible. We don't want the bows up, we don't want the bows down. We want the boat really true to the horizon. All right, I've got the jib travelled out, which perhaps was a little bit unnecessary, but it's done now. Yeah, very nice. Good first run on the Hobie 16 here. Yeah, not as much wind, of course, as I'm used to getting back home in Vasiliki Bay, Lefkas, Greece, but enough wind to tickle us along. A little bit overcast today as well, which I think perhaps holds up the sea breeze a little bit, so we're not getting quite as much. Okay, I'm going to come in off the trapeze, take her onto a broad reach. So here we go, travelling out about 2/3 on the main, sheeting out the jib. There we go, and there we go. All right, haven't got any telltales on the boat, so a little bit difficult gauging what angle we should be sailing at, but never mind. This is just a shakedown. It's good to do this before a race, because then you know when it's time to race, we should put the flipping telltales on so we know what angles to sail at downwind. Go for a jibe, here we go. Very nice jibe ho, and there she goes. Lovely. All right, let's chest check. Top speed on the GPS, 14.4 over 10 seconds, which we'll take that. We'll live with that. Okay, maybe peak speed was as much as 15. We'll see. God, certainly warm enough today. Very humid. I think I might have overdressed with the big wetsuit, but better to be too warm than too cold. Okay, so there you go. Heading back to Ocean Springs Sailing Club. This place is incredible, by the way. What a great facility. Expecting 90 boats for the midwinters, which is going to be amazing. Great facility, very friendly club. And there'll be a lot more coming soon on Joyrider TV from Mississippi, USA. Thank you very much.